Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chattanooga State Community College, home of your Chat State Tigers. Today, the Chat State Tigers will be hosting the Motlow State Community College Bucks. Here we are in the top of the first with Reed Leonard, number 2, on the mound, facing number 12, Tanner Jones. Here comes the first pitch from Reed Leonard. It's a strike that catches the outside corner. Reed Leonard looking very good so far as the Chat State Tigers look to make their run before the conference tournament. It's a sunny day here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's a great day for some Sunday baseball. Here comes the 0-1 pitch from Reed Leonard. And it's a ball missed outside by Reed Leonard. As now the count is 1-1. Comes a 1-1 pitch from Reed Leonard as he looks for the sign from Luke Sweeney. And it's a ball that misses the outside corner. Reed Leonard trying to locate the outside part of the plate here with Tanner Jones in the left-handed batter's box. Count's now 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 count from Reed Leonard. And the pitch, it's a strike that catches the outside corner. The count now is 2-2 for Reed Leonard. Reed Leonard gets a sign from Luke Sweeney. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. And now we have a full count. Count's 3-2. Comes a 3-2 pitch. And Reed Leonard blows it right by him for strike 3. That is your first out for the Chat State Tigers. Now, stepping to the box for the Motlow Bucks, number 2, Cleet Finley. Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Reed Leonard. And it is lined to second base. And Braden Graves with the outstanding catch there. Helps Reed Leonard get his second out of the day. And now we have 2 outs in the top of the first. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks, number 18, Nick Cossey. Reed Leonard with a very 2 quick outs here. He got a sign from Luke Sweeney and the 0-0 pitch. It is blooped into right field. Runner is on his way to second, and he's got a 2-out double for the Motlow Bucks. Good piece of hitting from the Motlow Bucks, getting way ahead in the count from Reed Leonard. Let's see if Reed Leonard can get his third here. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks, number 10, Baron Ratliff. Comes the 0-0 pitch from Reed Leonard. And yes, he did. There's strike 1 on the batter. So Reed Leonard gets the sign as he watches the guy at second base, wondering if he's going to steal or not. And the pitch is swung and missed on a breaking ball. Count is 0-2 with 2 outs. Reed Leonard looking at a sign from Luke Sweeney. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Reed Leonard. And that is strike 3 on the breaking ball. Reed Leonard with a very good opportunity for now the Chat State Tigers to get their bats rocking and rolling. Now we enter the bottom of the first inning with your score still 0-0. Number 28 on the mound for the Motlow Bucks is Caleb West. Now, stepping to the plate in the left-hander's batter's box is number 9, center fielder Brody Ballou. One-0 pitch. Looks like Caleb was trying to get the outside corner and just missed a little outside. Brody Ballou in the box still for the 1-0 pitch. And strike 1 to even the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is low for ball 2 as Brody Ballou gets ahead 2-1 in the count. And he fouls off the fastball a little late, and now the count is even at 2-2. Brody Blue's been swinging it very well for the Chat State Tigers here in the last little part of their conference run, making before the conference tournament, trying to end on a good note before he starts his conference tournament. And strike 3 as he swings and misses at a fastball. Now, stepping to the plate for your Chat State Tigers is the second baseman, number 3, Braden Graves. And the 1-0, I don't even know how to say on that one. Got jammed on a fastball, and the pitcher makes an outstanding catch. It's behind his back. Quick 2 outs for the Chat State Tigers. Now, step to the plate for your Chat State Tigers, the third baseman, number 25, Devin McCarron. Comes the 0-0 pitch for Devin. It misses low and away for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is another low and away fastball for a 2-0 count. Devin getting quickly ahead in the count and a good hitter's 2-0 count. Caleb West on the mound getting ready for the 2-0 pitch. And here it comes. And Devin swings and misses at the fastball. A little behind on the fastball since it was up. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Caleb. And it's blooped into right field for a single for Devin McCarron as he gets the day started on a 1-for-1 day so far for Devin McCarron. Maybe the Chat State Tigers can get something rolling now, because now, starting to play for your Chat State Tigers, the designated hitter, number 24, Carter Hansen. Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Caleb to Carter Hansen. And misses, low and away. Carter's been a good addition to the Chat State Tigers this year, being a Division I transfer. Swung very well on a hot bat for the Chat State Tigers. Caleb West with the 1-0 as Carter's in the box. And misses again at low and away. Carter in a good hitter's 2-0 count here. See what he can do, whatever Caleb West delivers. And Carter swings. That's a single back up the middle. Let's see if Devin decides to stay at second base. Maybe the Chat State Tigers can keep something rolling here with 2 outs. As now, up to the plate for your Chat State Tigers, the catcher, number 10, Luke Sweeney. Luke Sweeney swinging a very hot bat this year as a freshman, doing very well behind the plate, and could be a good contender for the next level of Division I baseball. 0-0 pitch is low and away. Gets by the catcher a little bit, but he's able to get it back in time. Sweeney with a good chance to put the Chat State Tigers on the board here. As the 1-0 pitch, Caleb looks for his sign. Takes a look at the runner, and here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off to our tennis courts, as the count is now to even at 1-1. Gets a sign for the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that misses up and away, as Sweeney is now in a 2-1 count. Caleb West looks for a sign. Looks back at Dev on the runner. 2-1 pitch is in there for strike 2, as the count is now even at 2-2. Caleb getting a sign from his catcher. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled off. Sweeney doing a very good job so far, fouling off pitches to find the right one that he wants. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's singled into the 4-hole. Devin McCarron's rounding third on his way to home, and he slides in safely as the Chat State Tigers get up 1-0. Sweeney delivers, doing his job of moving the runners, and scores a run for your Chat State Tigers. Now, up to the plate for your Chat State Tigers, the first baseman, number 29, Logan Wallace. And the 0-0 pitch is a strike to go 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Caleb West. And it's fouled off as he's quickly ahead 0-2. Luke Sweeney with a very good job in his at-bat of scoring a run for your Chat State Tigers. Now see if Logan Wallace can find a way to also produce a run here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Caleb West. And it misses low and away as Sweeney takes off for second. He's safe, and a run scores for your Chat State Tigers. Carter Hansen being very aware of the throwdown from the catcher, and Luke Sweeney with the wheels to get to second. The last pitch also missed for a ball as the count is now 1-2. Let's see if Logan Wallace can trade places with Luke Sweeney, and let's put another run on the board. And he watches strike three right down the middle. But your Chat State Tigers scored 2 in the bottom of the first to get a quick lead of 2-0. Now we're into the top of the second. As the Chat State Tigers have a 2-0 lead, Reed Leonard back on the mound for the Chat State Tigers. Now stepping to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 30, Reagan Tomlin. Reed Leonard getting set here for the 0-0 pitch to Reagan Tomlin. See what Reed Leonard decides to go with here. And he misses low for ball one, as Reagan Tomlin is now as a 1-0 count. Reed Leonard set for the 1-0 pitch and fires. And a slider that catches the plate. That is now as Reed Leonard's in a 1-1 count. Reed Leonard getting a sign from Luke Sweeney as he's about to deliver the 1-1 pitch. And fires. And a slider that is fouled off as Reed Leonard quickly is ahead 1-2. Reed Leonard with the 1-2 pitch. And here it comes. Is swung on and hit to short. Taylor with a diving play and the throw to first, and he is out for the leadoff out. Great play by shortstop number 12, Taylor Head. Reed Leonard quickly getting the leadoff batter as a ground out, and that brings it to the plate number 22, Maddox Meeks. Taylor Head with a very fine play at shortstop for the Chat State Tigers. Helping Reed Leonard get the leadoff batter. Reed Leonard set with the 0-0 pitch. and fires. And it's swung on and missed as the count is now 0-1. Reed Leonard looking very sharp so far as these first 2 innings have gone by. Let's hope he can keep it going for the entire day. And a slider that misses low and away as Reed Leonard gets the count even to 1-1. Reed Leonard set here with the 1-1 pitch. Gets his sign from Luke Sweeney. And fires. Fastball that's right there as Reed Leonard gets ahead 1-2 on the count. Reed's fastball looking very sharp today with his nice off-speed slider. He's catching every side of the plate and getting him ahead in a lot of counts. Reed Leonard with the 1-2 pitch. And swung on a miss for strike 3 with Reed Leonard's second strikeout of the day. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 5, Drew Potts. For people tuning in today on our YouTube, this is also sophomore night for a bunch of our sophomores that we will be recognizing after the game. Please stay tuned and hear what's have to said about them. Oh, pitch fires and misses low and in as the batter is quickly ahead 1-0. Reed Leonard set with the 1-0 pitch here. Fires. And is swung on and hit to center field. Brody making a charge, and he gets down for a single. Number 5, Drew Potts with a single to center field. Little bloop shot that gets their bat still rolling. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 6, Roberto Gallardo. Sorry if I mispronounced the last name. It's a little tough for me. Reed Leonard sets with the 0-0 pitch with a run on first. And is right down the middle for the 0-1 count. Reed Leonard set with the 0-1 pitch. Gets his sign from Luke Sweeney. And fires. And is fouled off to the right side of our field as Reed Leonard quickly gets ahead 0-2 with 2 outs. Set with the 0-2 pitch. Fires. And is swung on and missed for strike 3 as Reed Leonard gets his 3rd strikeout of the day. Here we are now to the bottom of the second inning with Chat State still leading 2-0. Because now up to the plate for your Chat State Tigers, the left fielder, number 5, Braden King. As Caleb West still on the mound for the Motlow Bucks, the 0-0 pitch is set and fires. And as a strike that catches the outside corner, quickly ahead 0-1. And Caleb misses high for a 1-1 count as Braden King steps back into the box, swinging a very hot bat for the Chat State Tigers so far this year. The 1-1 pitch, and Braden squares, and the pitch misses low as Braden quickly gets ahead 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, and misses up and away for Braden King quickly to get ahead 3-1. Braden King has been the master of getting walks this year for the Chat State Tigers. Let's see if he can draw another one here. And there's the pitch as Caleb West gets the count back to a full count of 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And Braden King goes down looking as that fastball caught the outside corner, I believe. Because now, stepping to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the right fielder, number 13, Tyler Jones. The 0-0 pitch is there as Caleb's quickly getting ahead, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and misses low and away as the count is quickly back to 1-1. Caleb gets his sign. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and misses low in as Tyler quickly gets ahead 2-1. Caleb gets his sign. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit to shortstop. Tyler's running down the line. And the first baseman misses the pick as Tyler Jones gets an infield single. Now up to the plate for your Chat State Tigers, number 12, the shortstop, Taylor Head. Taylor Head in the box with the 0-0 count from Caleb West. Gets his sign, set and fires. And a strike that catches the outside corner as he quickly gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he picks off, and the runner is safe. The 0-1 pitch. Sets and fires and misses low as the count is back to even at 1-1. Caleb looks at the catcher, gets the sign for the 1-1 pitch. Tyler Jones with a very good lead at first base. And the pitch misses away as Taylor Head now is in a 2-1 count. Let's see if he can find a way to move the runner over and possibly score a run for the Chat State Tigers. Tyler Jones with a good lead at first. Let's see if he decides to steal or not here. The 2-1 pitch. And is there for a called strike for an even count of 2-2. Caleb West gets the sign from the catcher with a 2-2 count here and 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Tyler Jones with a very good lead at first. And then fouled off. Looks like Caleb West was trying to jam up Taylor Head, but Taylor Head was able to get the bat there in time and foul off a good pitch. Caleb set and fires at the 2-2, and is swung on it and fouled off. Thought we had a drop third strike there for a second, but Taylor got a piece of it. So we'll go back to a 2-2 count with one out. Caleb West sets and gets the sign of the 2-2 count and fires. And it's swung on and a ground ball hit to first. And that is the second out of the inning. Now we're back to the top of the lineup as number 9, the center fielder, Brody Ballou. Caleb West gets a sign from the catcher as Brody Ballou is in the box, hoping to trade places with Tyler Jones and get a run here. And that is a pass ball by the catcher as Tyler Jones advances to third, making it a lot easier now for Brody Ballou to get a base runner here. Brody Ballou's been swinging a very hot bat here for the Chat State Tigers as we make our final run before the conference tournament. Let's see if Brody Ballou can find a way to produce a run here. The pitch, and it is bunted and caught in the air by the third baseman. As the Chat State Tigers still lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the third inning. I want to welcome everyone back as the Chat State Tigers still lead the Motlow Bucks 2-0, as now we begin the top of the third inning with Reed Leonard still on the mound for the Chat State Tigers. Now, stepping to the box for the Motlow Bucks is number 7, Baron Cribbs. Reed Leonard being a very efficient pitcher so far, as we've only played 3 innings, but has been dealing very well and getting the players to swing and miss. As the 0 pitch is swung on and hit to left field. Braden King making a run, and it is hit down in for a single, as that is a leadoff single for number 7, Baron Cribbs for the Motlow Bucks. Now, stepping into the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 12, Tanner Jones. Ringleader gets a sign for the 0 pitch. Comes set and fires. As swung on and hit to left field as Braden King is there to make the catch, as that is a first out of the inning for Reed Leonard. It's a good piece of hitting from Tanner Jones, but unfortunately is snagged on by Braden King. Now up to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 2, Cleet Finley. Reed Leonard still pitching here with a runner on first and 1 out in the top of the third. Gets his sign from Luke Sweeney. In the 0 pitch, comes set. And fires. Is missed up and away for a 1-0 count. Cleveland steps out, gets a sign from the third base coach, and quickly gets back in the box to face Reed Leonard. Runner at first has a decent lead. See if Reed Leonard attempts a pickoff move. There is strike 1 to get the count back to 1-1. Reed Leonard gets a sign from Luke Sweeney with the 1-1 pitch. And attempts a pickoff and is in the dirt. And Logan Wallace makes a very good pick to keep the runner from getting to second or third. Reed Leonard gets his sign with the 1-1 pitch. And the runner is picked off in a rundown. And he is tagged out by Logan Wallace for the second out of the inning. Reed Leonard quickly getting that runner. They got the inning started with a single to left field. With the count still 1-1, now there's 2 outs for Cleet Finley in the box for the Motlow Bucks. Reed Leonard with the 1-1 pitch. It is swung on and missed as Reed Leonard's ahead now 1-2. Reed Leonard gets his sign and comes set with the 1-2 pitch and fires and is hitting the left center gap. That could be trouble. Braden King, cannot make the play as the runner will get to second base with a 2-out double. Now, stepping in the box for the Motlow Bucks is number 18, Nick Cossey. Reed Leonard checks the runner at second base. And quickly gets ahead 0-1 with a slider. Reed Leonard looks back in for the sign from Luke Sweeney as he checks out the runner at second base. Is swung on and hit in high in the air to short, and Taylor Head with the catch for the third out of the inning for your Chat State Tigers, still leading 2-0. Want to welcome everyone back as we're in the bottom of the third inning now for the Chat State Tigers, still leading 2-0 to the Motlow Bucks. As we get things rolling here, now up to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the second baseman, number 3, Braden Graves. As Caleb West misses with the 0-0 pitch for Braden Graves to quickly get ahead 1-0. Caleb West is still delivering for the Motlow Bucks as he's only given up 2 runs and still throwing a good game. Braden Graves quickly ahead in a good 2-0 hitters count here. See if Braden Graves can find the pitch that he wants to smash. And the pitch is there for strike 1 as Caleb West gets back in the count and a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch misses low and away as Braden Graves is quickly ahead 3-1. Braden Graves has been a great sophomore for the Chat State Tigers with his 2 years here. It's going to be sad to see him finally going on and continuing his career. And that pitch is swung on and missed, or fouled off into the parking lot as Braden Graves is in a full count. Caleb West gets his sign from the catcher and fires. Is swung on and fouled off back to the parking lot as Braden Graves is still in a 3-2 count. Caleb West with the pitch. And the pitch is singled up the middle, and the shortstop fumbles it, and Braden Graves beats it out for an infield single. Let's see if they can get things rolling here for this Chat State Tigers. As now, stepping to the plate for this Chat State Tigers, the third baseman, number 25, Devin McCarron. Caleb West gets his sign from the catcher as Devin McCarron is in the box. The 0-0 pitch is missed high, as it is now a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch misses low and in as Devin McCarron gets to a 2-0 count. And a good 2-0 hitters count here. Let's see what Devin McCarron can do with the pitch. Pitch misses low and in as Devin McCarron gets to a 3-0 count. Caleb West behind now 3-0 to Devin McCarron. And he makes a pickoff attempt, and Braden Graves is safe by a mile. Didn't really have to dive on that one. Braden Graves wasn't too far from that one, especially in a 3-0 count from Devin McCarron. And the pitch is there for a call strike, as now the count is 3-1. Still in a good hitter's count for Devin McCarron. Let's see if he can find something to smash here. Caleb West gets his sign from his catcher. Comes set. The 3-1 pitch is hit on in the right center gap. That might be trouble. That's going to get to the wall. Braden Graves rounding second. He's rounding third. He's heading home. Devin McCarron is also going to round and go to third. Here comes the throw. And, he is. Let's see. He is out. That was a good piece of hitting from the Chat State Tigers. Devin McCarron gets the RBI with a double as well. Now we'll have to keep the bats rolling, as now, stepping to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the designated hitter, number 24, Carter Hansen. There's the 0-0 pitch that misses up and away for Carter Hansen, as he's now in a 1-0 count. Caleb West gets the sign from his catcher. Sets and fires. And it is fouled off by Carter Hansen as it's now back to a 1-1 count. Carter Hansen been swinging a very hot bat here for the Chat State Tigers. Hope to keep his streak rolling as we're getting near the conference tournament. Caleb West sets and fires and is there for strike 2 as Carter Hansen falls behind 1-2. See what happens here on this 1-2 count from Caleb West. And misses low and away, trying to get Carter Hansen to chase the slider, as now gets back to a 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled off into the parking lot as Carter Hansen is still fighting in a 2-2 count. Back with the 2-2 count from Caleb West. Gets the sign from his catcher, fires, and misses low and in for ball 3 as Carter Hansen has worked himself to a full count. Caleb gets the sign from the catcher in a full count here and misses just a bit outside for ball 4. Carter Hansen worked the walk there. Now, step to the plate, the catcher, number 10, Luke Sweeney. Luke Sweeney was able to help the Chat State Tigers get on the board in the first inning with a single. Let's see if he can help again. Caleb West misses the pitch, falls to a 1-0 count. Luke Sweeney gets ready. Caleb West gets the sign, sets, and misses low and away as Luke Sweeney gets in a good hitter's count, 2-0. Got some fans supporting us today, yelling really loud for our Chat State Tigers. Keep it rolling today. And Caleb West misses and quickly falls behind, 3-0 count for Luke Sweeney. See what Caleb West decides to go with here as he's quickly falling behind, 3-0 to Luke Sweeney. And just as we thought, fastball down the middle for strike 1 as Luke Sweeney still ahead 3-1 with 1 out. Caleb comes set, fires, and is hit back up the middle. The shortstop able to tag second and miss the throw at first as Luke Sweeney will advance to second, but Carter Hansen will be out at second base. Well, now Luke Sweeney's at second base for your Chat State Tigers. But now up to the plate is the first baseman, number 29, Logan Wallace. Caleb gets his sign, looks back at Luke Sweeney, and misses up to quickly fall behind 1-0. Caleb agrees with his catcher with the sign. Gets to a 1-0 count. Second baseman goes there, but nothing happens. And here's the pitch. And it is fouled off straight back to a 1-1 count. Caleb West looks for the sign. Gets his sign, comes set for the 1-1 pitch. And fires. And misses up and in to fall behind 2-1. Logan Wallace with the 2-1 count. Second baseman goes second and a pickoff attempt. And it is thrown in the dirt, but the second baseman is there to pick it just in case. Caleb West with a 2-1 count here. Gets his sign. Two-one pitch is there for strike 2 as the count is now back to even. Logan Wallace quickly falls even to 2-2 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Chat State Tigers. The pitch is swung on and hit to right field. Second baseman is there for the grab, and he misses it, and the Chat State Tigers will score a run as Luke Swinney, with great base running, is able to score from second base and help the Chat State Tigers to score another run. Unfortunate error for the Motlow Bucks, but helps the Chat State Tigers score another run. Now up to the plate for this Chat State Tigers is number 5, the left fielder, Braden King. Braden went down looking his last debut. Let's hope he can improve here and get a base knock here. The pitch, and that's one way to do it. Hits him right in the ankle, and he gets to first. With 2 outs now, the batter, the right fielder, number 13, Tyler Jones. Sets and fires and misses low and in as Tyler Jones ahead 1-0. Tyler Jones ahead 1-0 in the count. Pitcher comes set, fires, and misses low and in for ball 2 as Tyler Jones quickly gets to a good hitter's count. Caleb West getting a sign from the catcher. Comes set. And snags the outside corner to quickly get back to a 2-1 count. Tyler Jones didn't look like he agreed too much with that call, but it snagged the outside corner. The pitch is hit to left field in the air. The third baseman there is to make the catch. That was a great play by the third baseman. Unfortunate luck for the Chat State Tigers, but they put 2 more on the board and are now ahead 4-0. And we're back here at Chattanooga State Community College, home of your Chat State Tigers, as we're quickly now in the top of the fourth inning with Reed Leonard still on the mound and dealing and shoving as he usually does for your Chat State Tigers. Now up to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 10, Barron Ratliff. Reed Leonard gets the sign from Luke Sweeney in the 0-0 count and misses the slider low and away as Barron Ratliff gets ahead 1-0. Reed Leonard with the 1-0 count. Comes set. And here's the pitch. And misses again low and away as Barron Ratliff quickly gets ahead 2-0. Two balls, no strikes on Barron Ratliff as Reed Leonard comes set, getting the pitch from Luke Sweeney. Pitch is hit high to left field. Braden Key making a run on it and is there with the diving catch. He snags it with a snow cone. On a warm, hot, sunny day, that snow cone probably feels good in his glove as Reed Leonard is able to get the first out of the inning. Braden King with the diving catch might be the highlight of the day and maybe the highlight of his sophomore career here with Chat State. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, folks. He's been great for the Chat State Tigers this year. We love him. We'll miss him. He's a great sophomore and a great addition to the Chat State Tigers in helping them to make the run for the conference tournament. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 30, Reagan Tomlin, as Reed comes set with the 0-0 count. Pitch is low and low to number 30, Reagan Tomlin, as Reed Leonard falls behind 1-0. Reed gets his sign from Luke Sweeney. Comes set. And fires. And misses low and in as he falls behind 2-0. Reed Leonard behind 2 balls and no strikes to Reagan Tomlin. Comes set and fires and snags the outside corner to get back to a 2-1 count. Reed Leonard was shaking his head on that pitch. I think he liked that the umpire gave him the outside corner. Reed comes set with a 2-1 count. Fires and gets a foul ball hit to our pickleball courts. Heads up over there. Oh, they're good. It didn't hit them. We're good. If you're just tuning in with us, Chat State Tigers up 4-0 in the top of the fourth inning to the Motlow Bucks with Reed Leonard on the mound. Reed Leonard back to an even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets his pitch. Gets the sign. Comes set. And fires. And is swung on and hit down the first base line, but foul. Reagan Tomlin for the Motlow Bucks put him a pretty good AB here so far against Reed Leonard. Let's see what happens after the 2-2 pitch. The 2-2 pitch from Reed Leonard is swung on, hit to second on the grounder. Braden Graves with the catch. Throws to first, gets the second out of the inning. Braden Graves got a little candy hop there and much appreciated because it was easy ground ball for the second out. Now, stepping to the plate for your Motlow Bucks is number 22, Maddox Meeks. Reed Leonard quickly getting the 2 outs to start this inning. See what he can do to get the third here. and gets another candy hop hit to Logan Wallace. Need a little PFP here, and we got it for the third out of the inning. Reed Leonard looking spectacular so far for your Chat State Tigers. And we're back here in the bottom of the fourth inning with Caleb West still on the mound for the Motlow Bucks, and your Chat State Tigers still leading 4-0. As we begin the inning, now to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the shortstop, number 12, Taylor Head. And Taylor looks to bunt, but the pitch is missed up and away for Taylor Head to get quickly ahead 1-0. And that pitch misses up and in for Taylor Head, as he's now ahead 2-0 in a good hitter's count. Caleb West gets the sign, ready to fire, and misses in the turf as Taylor Head is now ahead 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and is there for strike one, as Taylor Head is still in a very good count here, as it's now a count of 3-1. The pitch is there for strike two, as now the count is back to full. Here's the full count pitch, and it's hit back up the middle, and the shortstop is there, but cannot make the full play. As Taylor Head now gets a single, and that gets us back to the top of the lineup. The center fielder, number 9, Brody Ballou. That's some good crowd and good yelling for Brody Ballou. Let's see if we can get a knock here and help the Chat State Tigers keep rolling. Here comes the 0-0 pitch, and misses up and away, and is just a bit outside for Brody Ballou. Here comes the Motlow's head coach. Going to go talk to his pitcher. Maybe he can slow things down here and keep it rolling. If you're just tuning in with us, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning with the Chat State Tigers still leading the Motlow Bucks 4-0, with Taylor Head on first and Brody Ballou up to bat. With the umpire getting in the meeting and telling him to let's get on going and play some baseball, That's the first meeting for the Motlow Bucks. And we're back to the bottom of the fourth inning with Brody Ballou up to the plate with a 4-0 lead and a 1-0 count. Caleb West comes set, 1-0 pitch, and misses just a bit outside to fall behind 2-0. Caleb West looks, gets his sign from the catcher. The 2-0 pitch, fires, and misses the outside corner again. Quickly falls behind 3-0. Brody Ballou probably feeling really good in this count, as he's probably going to get a fastball right down the middle. The pitch, and snags the outside corner to get back in the count 3-1 to Brody Ballou. Caleb West gets the sign, comes set. Taylor ahead with a good lead at first, and he bluffs and snags the outside corner again to back to a full count for Brody Ballou. Taylor West gets a sign for the 3-0 count, or the 3-2 count, sorry. Taylor head takes off, and a foul ball by Brody Ballou. Pitch was fouled off by Brody Ballou to keep him alive in the full count with no outs, and Taylor head at first. Caleb West looks to the catcher, gets his sign, comes set, and almost hit him, but Brody Ballou got out of the way for ball 4. As now we have runners on first and second for the Chat State Tigers with no outs. Now up to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the second baseman, number 3, Braden Graves. Braden Graves swinging a very hot bat as well this year for the Chat State Tigers. Let's see if he can find a way to produce some runs here with a base knock for the Chat State Tigers. The 0 pitch looked a bunt attempt, and it caught the outside corner as Braden Graves falls behind 0-1. Braden Graves now down 0-1 as he steps back into the box. Caleb West takes a look at the runners at second and misses low and away to get the count back to 1 ball and 1 strike. Braden Graves in a 1-1 count here for the Chat State Tigers with no outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Runners on first and second. And a pickoff attempt, and it's missing. It's going into center field. The runners take off as Taylor Higgins gets to third successfully, and Brody Ballou gets to second successfully, making this a lot easier for Braden Graves to produce a run. Taylor West just threw it a bit too high for the second baseman to grab onto as it made its way into center field, and the Chat State Tigers were able to take some bases away from him. Braden Graves still in a 1-1 count as Caleb West gets a sign and comes set. And that ball is hit way too high for me to see, but it's out of play, and Braden Graves falls behind 1-2. Motlow State already has their bullpen going as someone in the bullpen is already getting ready to throw. Braden Graves now in a 1-2 count with no outs. Runners on third and second. As Caleb West gets his sign from the catcher. Comes set. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off by Braden Graves as he's staying alive and staying alive. Caleb West looking at the sign from his catcher as Braden Graves is still down 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch is fouled off again. He's staying alive again, folks. Braden Graves still on a 1-2 count here with no outs. Runners on third and second. The 1-2 pitch is hit to third on the ground. And there is the first out of the inning. Not able to produce any runs there on the ground ball from Braden Graves. But now that brings up the cleanup hitter, number 25, Devin McCarron. The 0 pitch is missed very low and in for Devin McCarron. Devin McCarron ahead in a 1-0 count here. The pitch is check swing fouled off down the right field line as Devin McCarron falls to a 1-1 count. Caleb West getting the sign. The 1-1 pitch misses just a bit outside for Devin McCarron to get to a 2-1 count. Caleb West hoping to find a way to get out of this inning without letting up any runs for the Motlow Bucks to give him a shot to stay in this game. The 2-1 pitch misses in the turf for Devin McCarron to quickly get ahead, 3-1 count. And they decide to intentionally walk Devin McCarron. Probably a good idea with the way he's been swinging the bat lately. But now that brings up the designated hitter, number 24, Carter Hansen. Carter Hansen able to produce a lot of runs for the Chat State Tigers in these situations. He probably has a lot of confidence in himself right now with 1 out, bases loaded, as Caleb West goes from the windup. The 0-0 pitch misses to the backstop. Taylor Head is trying to run. Here he goes. He slides in safely as the Chat State Tigers snag another run. You can put it on the board. Now with Brody Ballou at third and Devin McCarron at second, Caleb West back in the windup for the 1-0 count. And it misses again as it gets between the catcher's legs, and Brody Ballou scores a run to put it on the board for the Chat State Tigers. That moves Devin McCarron to third base and puts Carter Hansen in a 2-0 count, and the catcher calls time to go talk to Caleb West. Carter Hansen probably feeling very comfortable in this situation as 2 balls have gotten to the backstop, allowing 2 more runs to score for the Chat State Tigers and putting Devin McCarron at third base. Carter Hansen in a good hitter's count here in a 2 balls, no strikes, and 1 out for the Chat State Tigers. Caleb West back in the set. And that ball is hit over the shortstop for almost a diving attempt by the shortstop. It's a good play by him, but unfortunately unable to pick it up as Carter Hansen gets an RBI single. That puts the score up 7-0 for the Chat State Tigers. As now Luke Sweeney, sorry folks, the Motlow State head coach interrupted me by going to a pitcher's meeting. Maybe looking to make a pitching change for the Motlow Bucks. As he does, trying to see the number here, folks, to give you an idea of who is coming to the mound for the Motlow Bucks. We believe it's number 4, Trey Cooper. Yep, and he pulled the plug on him, and now he puts on number 4, Trey Cooper, for the Motlow State Bucks. Oh, it looks like we have a pinch hitter here for the Chat State Tigers. As now, stepping to the plate for them is number 22, Casey Barnes. Casey Barnes stepping up to the plate now in the bottom of the fourth inning with a 7-0 lead with Carter Hansen at first base. And the pitch is there for strike one as Trey Cooper quickly gets ahead 0-1. Casey Barnes back in the box for the 1-0 count. The pitch and almost hits him, but is still inside as the count is back to 1-1. Casey Barnes has been a great sophomore for the Chat State Tigers this year. Let's hope we can keep his hot bat rolling. The 1-1 pitch from Trey Cooper is there, and it looks like it's going to get down. There's a single for Casey Barnes as he helps keep the bats rolling for the Chat State Tigers. There's now runners on second and first and second for your Chat State Tigers. Now up to the plate, number 29, the first baseman, Logan Wallace. Trey Cooper gets the sign, comes set, here he goes, and is there for strike one. Excuse me, folks, that was on me. Here's the 1-0 count and the pitch. Second baseman goes for pickoff, but nothing happens. And it's popped up, I'm going to say behind us because I can't see the ball. As now Logan Wallace quickly falls behind an 0-2 count. Let's see if he can fight a way on for a single to keep the Chat State bats rolling hot. Trey Cooper gets his sign from the catcher. Comes set, the 0-2 count. And the pitch is swung on and just foul of the third base line for Logan Wallace. Coach Fleener very, very staring hard at that baseball. Just wonder if they're going to grab it or not. Trey Cooper gets his sign with the 0-2 count. The pitch is swung on and foul tip, or sorry, folks, it is hit for a single where the catcher just tags Logan Wallace. With 2 outs in the inning, up to the plate now for your Chat State Tigers, the left fielder, number 5, Braden King. Trey Cooper gets his sign from the catcher, comes set with the 0-0 count, takes a look at second, and the pitch is missed just a bit outside with the catcher diving to keep the ball in play. Braden King ahead in a 1-0 count. Trey Cooper comes set, the pitch, and is fouled off to the pickleball courts as the count is back to a 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Braden King hoping to do some damage here for the Chat State Tigers to keep the bats rolling and hopefully find a way to produce some more runs. As the 1-1 pitch set, fires, and misses in the turf as he falls behind, as Braden King gets ahead in a 2-1 count. Pitcher comes set, fires, and misses in the turf to fall behind 3-1. Braden King in the box today with a great catch in left field where he snow-coned the ball to help keep no one on base. As he's now in the box with a 3-1 count with 2 outs. Runners on first and second in the bottom of the fourth. Swung on and hit to short. Second baseman's not there. The ball goes into right field. Chat State Tigers score another run with Carter Hansen making it 8-0. Braden King with a beat-out single with a shortstop made a throwing error. Puts runners back at first and second with an 8-0 lead. Now to the plate for the Chat State Tigers, the right fielder, number 13, Tyler Jones. Pitcher takes a look at second and misses, low and away to fall behind in a 1-0 count. 1 ball, no strikes for Tyler Jones in the situation where he can score, produce some more runs here. The pitch is there to get the count back to a one ball and 1 strike count with 2 outs. The pitch is swung on and just foul for Tyler Jones. Could have been a bases clearing double, but she just went foul. As Tyler Jones quickly falls behind, 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Let's see if he can wait to fight and stay alive in this inning. The pitch is in the turf. Good block by the catcher, but unfortunately the count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dugout cheering on and helping Tyler Jones in this 2-2 situation. The pitch misses, low and away for ball 3, as we're now to a full count with 2 outs. Trey Cooper knows the base runners will be moving on this pitch, so let's see if Tyler Jones can keep the bats rolling. Comes set, fires, runners take off, and is fouled off into the press box. Tyler Jones quickly fighting and staying alive in a 3-2 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Trey Cooper gets his sign from the catcher. Likes what he sees. Comes set. And fires. Runners take off. And is smacked into our pickleball courts. He's staying alive and doing a good job. Heads up over there. Still staying alive in a full count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Runners will be taking off every pitch. And is fouled off again. Tyler Jones doing a great job of working the count here and making Trey Cooper throw more pitches. Trey Cooper comes set. Runners take off again. And is fouled off again. Tyler Jones doing a great job of fouling off pitches left and right. We now just need him to smoke a ball somewhere in a gap and score some runs here. And we'll do it again. Here comes the pitch. 3-2 count. Runners take off. And is fouled off again. Tyler Jones doing a great job of working this pitch count and staying alive for the Chat State Tigers. Let's see, folks, how many times can we do this? Come on, Tyler Jones. Let's get a single here. The pitch. And he misses for ball 4. That's a great at-bat from Tyler Jones to get back now to Taylor Head as he walks into the batter's box. Number 12, the shortstop, Taylor Head. Let's see if he can do what Tyler Jones did and produce a run with a walk or a single here. Great piece of hitting from Tyler Jones as he fouled off a bunch of scrappy pitches and found one that was in the dirt. And Taylor Head smacks one to short. He looks, fires to first, and there's the 3rd out of the inning as your Chat State Tigers snag some more runs and get ahead 8-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Sorry, folks, some technical difficulties, and we're back. In the top of the fifth inning, with Reed Leonard still on the mound for the Chat State Tigers, as Jonathan Vagoa enters in the catching slot, as Reed Leonard quickly gets ahead in an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Reed comes set. And fires. And is fouled off again over near our concession stand. Heads up over there, people. Reed Leonard now quickly ahead in an 0-2 count with an 8-0 lead in the top of the fifth inning. Reed Leonard fires and misses in the turf. Now to a 1-2 count. In the box for the Motlow Bucks is number 5, Drew Potts. The 1-2 pitch, Reed Leonard fires. And check swing, foul ball as Drew Potts is still staying alive for the Motlow Bucks. Reed Leonard still ahead here in the 1-2 count. Comes set and fires. And is swung on and hit on a line back into center field for a leadoff single for the Motlow Bucks. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 6, Roberto Galdor. Reed Leonard getting set. The pitch. And is there for strike one as he gets ahead the batter. Reed Leonard being very sharp so far in his first start against Motlow with an 8-0 lead in the top of the fifth inning. In an 0-1 count. Comes set. The pitch is in the turf as Johnny makes a great blocking attempt to keep the runner from going to second base. Reed Leonard comes set in the 1-1 count. Takes a peek at first. Fires. And is fouled off here at the backstop. And ahead in a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Reed Leonard coming set in a 1-ball, 2-strike count with no outs. And it is hit on a grounder but foul. As we will reset. Runner on first and the 1-2 count will remain the same. Reed Leonard coming set in the 1-2 count. Taking a peek at the runner at first. Fires. And is swung on and hit on a line in the air to right field. And Tyler Jones able to make the grab for the first out of the inning, which helps Reed Leonard now set up a double play ball. Now stepping to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 7, Baron Cribbs. Reed gets his sign from Johnny. Comes set, takes a peek at the runner. And the pitch just misses the outside corner falls to a 1-ball, no strike count. Friedlander gets a sign from Jonathan Bagoa. Takes a peek at the runner at first. Comes set. And the pitch is swung on and fouled back at the backstop. As Reed Leonard gets it back to a 1-1 count. Reed Leonard taking a peek at the runner at first. Gets the sign from Jonathan Bagoa. Takes another peek at first. And that snags the outside corner as Reed Leonard loves it and is now ahead in a 1-2 count. Reed Leonard with the 1-2 count. Takes another peek at first and fires. And just barely misses the outside corner. Reed Leonard really wanted that pitch. Thought he had it, but we'll go to a 2-2 count now. Reed Leonard been keeping the Motlow Bucks bats very quiet today. Let's hope he can keep doing that with this pitch right here. Swung on back up the middle, and that will be a single for the Motlow Bucks. Unfortunate that the infield was in a shift, but that still sets up a double play ball for Reed Leonard. Now, back to the top of the lineup for the Motlow Bucks. Number 12, Tanner Jones. If you haven't been able to tell, we have a little sibling rivalry matchup today with the leadoff batter for Motlow Bucks, number 12, Tanner Jones, and your Chat State Tigers right fielder, number 13, Tyler Jones. Reed Leonard with the 0-0 count, comes set, takes a peek at second, fires, and is in the turf and falls behind in a 1-0 count. Reed Leonard trying to get himself out of a jam here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning with runners on first and second. Takes a peek at the runner, fires, and clips the outside corner for a strike to get it back to an even count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Reed Leonard hoping for a ground ball here to get out of this inning with a double play ball. Reed Leonard looks in for the sign. Comes set. Takes a peek at the runners and fires. And that is a strike again on clipping the outside corner as he quickly gets ahead in a 1-2 count. Reed Leonard looks in, gets the pitch, quickly comes set. Pitch clock may be getting to him, and he attempts a pickoff and throws it to short. Reed Leonard gets the sign again. Comes set in the 1-2 count. And fires. And hit back up the middle. Taylor Head steps on short and throws him out at first for the double play ball that Reed Leonard was really hoping to get. That helps your Chat State Tigers get out of a jam and continue their lead of 8-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. And we're back here at Chattanooga State Community College with the Chat State Tigers still leading the Motlow Bucks 8-0 as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, stepping back in the leadoff spot, number 9, the center fielder, Brody Ballou. Trey Cooper still on the mound for the Motlow Bucks as he got put in last inning as he quickly falls 1 ball and no strikes to Brody Ballou. And that ball is hit high and deep into center field, and he camps under it and makes the grab as there is the first out of the inning. Stepping into the plate now for your Chat State Tigers, the second baseman, number 3, Braden Graves. Great and sunny day here for some Sunday baseball as the crowd is looking very, very good at this amazing day of baseball. And the 1-0 pitch misses inside as he falls, as Braden Graves gets ahead in a 1-0 count. Next pitch, inside again, and Braden Graves gets into a great hitter's count of 2 balls and no strikes. Trey Cooper gets his sign. The pitch, and is fouled off behind the catcher. Now to a 2-1 count for the Chat State Tigers and for sophomore Braden Graves. Trey Cooper gets his sign. The windup, the pitch, misses in the turf, and falls behind in a 3-1 count. Braden Graves quickly back to it as he's back in the box and ready for the 3-1 pitch. Cooper sets, pitches, and is fouled off in the Motlow Bucks' dugout. Now we're to a full count for Braden Graves with 3 balls and 2 strikes and 1 out. Trey Cooper gets his sign. The pitch, and is hit on the ground to third, makes the pick, throws it, and gets the out at first. Ground out for Braden Graves as now there is 2 outs for the Chat State Tigers. Up to plate now for the Chat State Tigers, the third baseman, number 25, Devin McCarron. See if Devin McCarron can keep this inning rolling with a 2-out knock here. Cooper fires and fouls it off into the Motlow's dugout where their head coach was ready for it. Devin McCarron quickly behind in an 0-1 count. Cooper gets his sign. The pitch is in the turf and hits the umpire. Oh no. Oh no, the turf got in his eyes. Oh no. Let's hope he's okay, folks. And it seems the umpire is back in business as some turf bits got in his eyes, which was unfortunate from that last pitch. And it makes it count back to a 1 ball and 1 strike count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Chat State Tigers. Cooper gets the sign. Umpire says, let's play some baseball, and we're back at it. And slider right down the middle. Devin McCarron quickly falls behind in a 1-2 count. Trey Cooper quickly back with the sign, fires, and gets a foul ball. Oh, it hit him. Okay, we'll take it. A hit by pitch for Devin McCarron. That brings up the designated hitter. Sorry, folks, that was a catcher's interference. I'm sorry for that one. And now that brings up the designated hitter, number 24, Carter Hansen. My colleague Brady Chandler caught it, and I couldn't see it. Trey Cooper gets the sign, fires, and swing and a miss from Carter Hansen. Trey Cooper gets the sign, fires, and foul back at the backstop for Carter Hansen as he's quickly behind in an 0-2 count. See if he can find a way to fight off some pitches and get back at it and keep this inning rolling. Cooper gets the sign, fires, and a liner, and an amazing diving catch by the third baseman. Unfortunate luck for Carter Hansen, but a great diving attempt and snag for the Motlow Bucks. As we head into the top of the sixth, Chat State still up 8-0. And we're back at it in the top of the sixth inning with the Chat State Tigers still leading 8-0 with Reed Leonard still on the mound for the Chat State Tigers. Now stepping to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 2, Cleet Finley. Reed still looking very sharp in this appearance as he's facing the Motlow Bucks and been through 6 with no runs and 6 hits allowed. And misses in the turf as he falls behind in a 1-0 count. Cleet very quickly to get back in the box. Reed Leonard gets the sign from Jonathan Bagoa. Comes set. And fires. And gets a deep fly ball to right center field. And Tyler Jones camps under it. Snags it. And there's the first out of the inning. Quick leader out for Reed Leonard. Now that brings up to the plate number 18, Nick Casey. Reed Leonard gets the sign, comes set. Fires. And almost hit him, but misses inside to fall behind 1-0. Reed Leonard back to the mound. Gets the pitch from Jonathan Bagoa. Comes set. And fires. And foul tip into the glove of Jonathan Vigoa for the batter to get into a 1-ball-and-1-strike count. Reed Leonard gets the sign for the 1-1 pitch. Comes, sets, fires, and gets ahead with a strike called from the umpire. Reed Leonard now on a 1-2 count with number 18, Nick Casey. Reed Leonard gets the sign. Comes, set, and fires, and gets one to foul one back here behind our press box as he's still ahead in a 1-2 count. Reed Leonard's been very sharp this whole season for the Chat State Tigers. A couple of losses under his books, but a lot of wins, and has helped the Chat State Tigers with a good conference record. Reed Leonard with the sign. Comes, set, the pitch, and misses just a bit outside. Count falls to 2-2 with Nick Casey still in the box for the Motlow Bucks. Reed Leonard gets the sign from Jonathan Vigoa. Comes, set, fires, and a foul tip from number 18. As Reed Leonard still in a 2-balls-2-strike count with 1 out. Reed Leonard with the 2-2 pitch. Comes, set, fires, and gets a fly ball hit to Brody Ballou out in center field. Brody's under it, makes the grab, and there are 2 quick outs for Reed Leonard. Now up to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 10, Baron Ratliff. Reed Leonard with a very quick 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning, with the Motlow Bucks still down 8-0. Reed Leonard gets the sign. Comes, set, the pitch, and gets ahead early with a 1-0 fastball. 1-0 fastball. Sorry, folks. 0-1 fastball. Reed Leonard ahead in a 0-1 count. The pitch, and fouled back over our press box. Quickly ahead in a 0-2 count with 2 outs. Reed Leonard looking very sharp this inning. Let's see what he goes with, being very ahead in a 0-2 count. Gets the sign. Comes, set, the pitch, and just misses at the top of the zone. Reed Leonard really wanted that pitch, but just missed it. As Reed Leonard quickly falls behind in a 1-2 count. Still got a shot to get the guy on the next pitch. Reed Leonard with the pitch. Coming, set, and fires, and a foul ball tapper back to the Motlow dugout as Reed Leonard still ahead in a 1-2 count. Baron Ratliff for the Motlow Bucks putting a little fight on during this at bat. Reed Leonard with the pitch, and gets a high fly ball to the pickleball courts. Had 3 players run over there trying to make a good catch, but she's just out of territory. Taylor Head telling Deb McCarron to jump over the fence, but that's more unlikely to happen. Baron Ratliff for the Motlow Bucks, still putting up a decent fight. Trying to find a way to have a base knock here. Reed Leonard still in a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Come set. The pitch. And a foul tip into the glove of Jonathan Vagoa. Reed Leonard gets the strikeout, and we head to the bottom of the 6th with Chat State Tigers still leading 8-0. And we're back, folks, after listening to the great Leonard Skinner of Sweet Home Alabama. Shout out to all my Alabama fans out there. You got one right here talking, and you got one as my colleague, Brady Chandler. Roll Tide. But as we're back in Chattanooga, Tennessee, at Chattanooga State Community College, we're back in an action where the Chat State Tigers are facing the Motlow Bucks. With now up to the plate, number 8, Jonathan Vagoa. As he watches ball 1, it's been a great day so far for the Chat State Tigers. 8 runs on 8 hits with no errors, and it's a great sunny day out here at Chattanooga State Community College. The 1-0 pitch misses low in the turf, and Jonathan Vagoa is quickly ahead in a 2-0 count. Jonathan Vagoa has been a great sophomore for the Chat State Tigers, as he's going to leave a great legacy behind us. And that ball is hit, but she's just foul. That ball was smoked into left field into the woods. That put a little mark on Jonathan Vagoa. That scared the Motlow Bucks just a little bit, as he's now in a 2-1 count. The pitch, and breaking ball that's up and away and just a bit outside, as Jonathan Vagoa is quickly in a 3-1 count. Trey Cooper with the pitch, fires, and snags the outside corner to get back into a full count. Jonathan Vagoa still up to the plate in a full count. Here comes the pitch, fires, and misses in the turf as Jonathan Vagoa works a leadoff walk for your Chat State Tigers. Bringing us now to the plate is the first baseman, number 29, Logan Wallace. Folks, we thought that foul ball might have got out of here. It had the distance, but she just kept hooking and going foul. Logan Wallace up to the plate now. Trey Cooper is still on the bump for the Motlow Bucks. Comes set, fires, and he lays a bunt, but just put her in the Motlow dugout. Logan Wallace quickly falls behind in the 0-1 count. Trey Cooper still on the mound for the Motlow Bucks as he takes a quick sneak peek at Jonathan Vagoa at first. fires, and fouled into the catcher's mitt as Logan Wallace falls behind. 0-2 with no outs with a runner on first base. Trey Cooper's got the sign. Come and sit. And fires and misses just a bit outside. Back to a 1-2 count now for the first baseman, Logan Wallace. Cooper with the sign. The pitch, fires, and put in the right field on the line. The right fielder makes an attempt, and he can't grab it, but the ball is foul. Great piece of running from Jonathan Magoa. He was on his way to third on that one if it was fair. Logan Wallace still in the box, trying to stay alive with a 1-2 count with no outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Trey Cooper staring down his catcher, got the sign, come and set, takes a look, fires, and ball hit on the ground to third, thrown to second with the first out. Oh, nope. Oh, we have a transfer. Transfer out at second. Wallace moves to first. Jonathan Magoa is out at second. But now we have a pinch hit for Brody Ballou. Sorry, folks, not Brody Ballou. We have a pinch hit. Number 7, Sam Walter. My colleague said he's batting for Braden King, which he was correct. I was wrong. Sorry, folks. Sam Walter's been a great sophomore for the Chat State Tigers. Been here for 2 years, loved it, and will leave a great legacy behind him. Sam Walter in the box with an 0 count. The pitch, and just inside as he falls ahead in a 1-0 count. Sam Walter from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Oakland High School graduate, in the box. Swings and puts it in the 6th hole. That's a great addition for Sam Walter. Puts runners on first and second. Good job, Sambo. We needed that. That brings up to the plate the rival twin, the good one. Number 13, right fielder, Tyler Jones. Trey Cooper still on the mound, falling behind with 1 out, runners on first and second, as Tyler Jones steps in the left-hander's batter's box. With the pitch, fires, and misses in the right-hander's batter's box as Tyler Jones gets ahead in a 1-0 count. Trey Cooper gets the sign. Comes set, fires, and misses in the turf as he falls behind 2-0, which is a good hitter's count for Tyler Jones. Fires. Misses low again as he falls behind 3-0. Tyler Jones with a great eye. He's got the eye of a tiger today. Trey Cooper gets the sign, comes set, fires, and misses in the turf. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk for Tyler Jones. And that brings up the shortstop, number 12, Taylor Head. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded. And we get interrupted by the head coach. He's going to come talk to his pitcher, and we'll slow things down and wait for him to finish. And there's a pitching change, folks, for the Motlow Bucks. Once I can see his number, I'll let you know who it is. And there goes Trey Cooper off the mound. Some applause for Trey Cooper. Once I can find out the number, folks, I'll Looks like number 27. Nope, that. Yep, number 27, Cameron Vessels. Back out of here in the bottom of the 6th inning with an 8-0 lead for your Chat State Tigers. As now number 27, Cameron Vessels takes the mound for the Motlow Bucks. But still in the box for the Chat State Tigers, the shortstop number 12, Taylor Head. Cameron misses up and away as Taylor gets in a 1-0 count. Corner infield playing in the middle infield hoping for a double play ball to get out of this inning with the Chat State Tigers trying to get some runs. Cameron misses again, falls behind 2-0. Good hitters count for Taylor Head. Cameron gets the sign, quickly comes set, and fires, and misses up again to fall behind 3-0. Taylor Head's about to get the best pitch of that bat right here. It's going to be a fastball right down the middle, probably. The pitch, and snags the outside corner for strike one, as now it's to a 3-1 count. Taylor Head looking to do some damage here with the bases loaded and a 3-1 count with 1 out. And the pitch is swung on back up the middle. That's going to get down. One run's going to score. Now we're going for 2. The throw is late by a mile, and Sam Walter scores the second run to get ahead 10-0 for the Chat State Tigers. Good piece of hitting from Taylor Head to smack it up the middle. And that puts us up 10-0 with the top of the lineup back up. Number 9, the center fielder, Brody Ballou. Great little base knock from Taylor Head here as it keeps the chains moving. And now back to our best part of the lineup, the leadoff spot. Here comes number 9. Pitch there for strike one as Brody Ballou falls behind in a 0-1 count with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cameron with the pitch, fires, and misses on the outside corner. Brody Ballou knew it from the start and didn't even make an attempt. Cameron Vessels quickly gets the sign from the catcher for the Motlow Bucks. Comes set, fires, and smacked back in the left center gap. That's going to be trouble. Chat State Tigers is going to probably score 2. Here comes 1 run. Here comes Taylor. And he'll have no throw as Brody Ballou swipes 2 bags and puts 2 more runs on the board for the Chat State Tigers. With that hit, that puts up the second baseman, number 3, Braden Graves. Cameron gets the sign from the catcher, takes a look at second, fires, and misses high as Braden Graves gets to a 1-0 count. Braden Graves swinging a hot bat so far. Let's keep it rolling with one out with a runner on second. A pitch and almost hits him for inside as he falls behind 2-0. Braden in a good hitter's count here. The pitch swung on deep center field. That might have a chance, folks. And just missed at the warning track, but Brody Ballou will tag up and head to third. Good sack, good hit from Braden Graves. Unfortunate that it was caught, but good job of moving the runner. Just what we needed. Now that brings up the third baseman, number 25, Devin McCarron. Stepping to the plate with 2 outs, runner on third, with a chance to score another run to make it 13-0. First pitch catches the top of the zone. Devin McCarron quickly falls behind 0-1. Cameron gets the sign, quickly comes set, fires, and almost hits Devin, but just misses inside as the count goes back to a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, just missed by Devin McCarron, but fouled back to the backstop as he falls behind in a 1-2 count. Good situation here for Devin McCarron with a runner on third base. The pitch. And Devin McCarron is caught looking with strike 3 called on the outside corner as the Chat State Tigers put up 4 and get ahead 12-0 as we head to the 7th inning stretch. And we're back at it after the 7th inning stretch. In the top of the 7th inning with the Chat State Tigers with a 12-0 lead. As now, stepping into the box for the Motlow Bucks is number 30, Reagan Tomlin. Reed Leonard's been very, very sufficient so far in this game, only letting up 6 hits but no runs. Here comes the 0-0 pitch from Reed Leonard, coming set. Fires, and in the turf as he's behind, falls 1 ball and no strikes. Reed Leonard gets the sign from the catcher Jonathan Vigola. Comes set, looks at the pitch clock, and fires, and gets a ground ball to Braden Graves. It's going to be a tough one. Logan Walls cuts him off. PFP, and he got the out. Look at that. Good PFP from Reed Leonard as he gets the first out and the leadoff batter of the inning. Now to the plate for the Motlow Bucks is number 22, Maddox Meeks. Good play from Reed Leonard. Great PFP that he's definitely worked on millions and millions of times in practice on our tennis courts and on our baseball field. After he gets the lead out, now he has to deal with number 22, Maddox Meeks, in the box. Reed Leonard gets the sign. Coming set. Fires. And snags the outside corner for strike one. Reed Leonard's been snagging that outside corner all day, hoping to just keep on rolling with it. The umpire likes it. We like it. So we're going to keep calling it strikes all day. Reed Leonard with the sign. Comes set. Glimpse at the pitch clock. Glimpse back. Fires. And strike two. Reed Leonard quickly ahead. 0-2 with one out in the top of the 7th inning. Reed Leonard gets the sign. Quickly ahead in an 0-2 count. Comes set. Pitch. And ball's hit to deep left field. That could be trouble. But Braden King's there to make the catch at the warning track. Good job. Good catch. Sorry, folks. That's not Braden King. Tyler Jones has moved to left field. And Sam Walter has moved to right. That's on me. I didn't see that. Didn't know. But, hey, we got an out. That's all that matters. Good job, Tyler. We have a pinch hit. We have now number 20 for the Motlow Bucks. Number 20, Evan Tomlin. Reed Leonard gets the sign. Quickly ahead with 2 outs. The pitch, fires, and blows it by him for strike one with the fastball. Reed Leonard had some heat on that pitch, folks, because he blew it by the batter before he can get the bat off his shoulders. Reed Leonard quickly comes set, fires, and smokes it by, but the guy gets a little foul tip of it. Reed Leonard quickly ahead in an 0-2 count here against number 20, Evan Tomlin. Reed Leonard, folks, looking for the shutout so far as the Chat State Tigers have a 12-0 lead in the top of the 7th inning. Quickly comes set, glimpse of the pitch clock, fires the 0-2 pitch, and pops it up in here in the stands. Heads up, folks. And it went to the parking lot. Evan Tomlin stays alive with the fight, but Reed Leonard still ahead in an 0-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Reed Leonard looks in for the sign. Comes set. He glimpses back at Johnny. The pitch. And gets a check swing. They appeal, and he did not. Reed Leonard was really hoping that he got him, but he's still ahead in a 1-2 count with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Schmaz hoping to get the pitch here. That's what we call Reed Leonard, folks, when he's doing great with his shutouts. The 1-2 pitch. Fires. And foul tipped into the glove as Reed Leonard gets the win for the Chat State Tigers. Chattanooga State Community College gets ahead in the series 1-0 with spectacular pitching from your own very Reed Leonard. Chat State Tigers win 12-0 with 11 hits, no errors, and head to tomorrow for Game 2 and 3 of the series. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll start our sophomore ceremony here in a little bit with special guest head coach Greg Dennis. We'll be on the commentating and PA system for our sophomores as we congratulate them for the 2 years they've spent here at Chat State Community College. Thank you, folks. Hope you enjoyed the win for the Chat State Tigers as we continue with the Motlow State Chattanooga State series.